I will get on here and address it since y'all want. What we have to remember is that it's a public situation. So when you make a situation public, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
And you're here for Cam's account and Cam's opinion.
You know that's what you're here for.
Hey family, hey family, hey family. Welcome back to another demonstration. I am Cam. If you're new here, please hit the like button, subscribe, and join the collective. Join our community of truth tellers, truth seekers, and justice bringers. Okay, that's what we is over here. All my truths that keep showing up. Understand that I keep showing up because y'all keep showing up, man. I don't care what the views saying, the watch time don't lie. And even if you ain't commenting, even if you ain't hitting that like button, honey, the math is nothing. And so at the end of the day, I just welcome all you guys in. If you're new, please be respectful in our comments. We don't mind if you share, your opinion and how you feeling on the inside. We just ask that you keep it respectful, because the moment you get disrespectful, all my peoples that sit back, you're going to find out real quick why they going to sit up. You're going to find out they're going to sit up, and you're going to realize why they've been sitting back. All right. Now, I don't know if it's this Chrisean Blueface energy that, we've been tapping into. But y'all, when I tell you, look, don't come over here playing. All my family, y'all know what's up. Hey, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I hope all the family gets a chance to tap in. If we have to catch y'all in the replay game, it's still all love. Ain't nothing changing over here. Look, every day is a new day, and we are blessed and highly favored. I don't know about nobody else, but yes, over here, we are blessed and highly favored. Everything over here is covered under the Fair Act Use and under the freedom of speech. So everything is alleged in my opinion, or whatever, for entertainment purposes or whatever. Thank you for all the content creators that we're going to be sharing from. One thing about it, if you put something on the internet, boy, oh boy, it's hard to get rid of that thing. It's hard to get rid of that thing once it's on the internet, right? So y'all know the last video, we went on a rant how everything was Blueface's fault, right? We let everybody know that Blueface was Chrisean's biggest downfall, the worst for her. No one else could have put her in a better situation. No one else could have did her any more dirtier. We did that. We seen that. It was all Blueface's fault as to what's wrong with Chrisean Jr. As long as she admit and take, she gonna be forced to take accountability. But the thing is, she's no longer acting in denial. The fact that she said something is wrong with Junior just lets us know that she is admitting that something is not right. And so, like we said, the comments told us that it is his fault, that he is a woman abuser, and we need to do our research. So we did our research, and we found out it is all Blueface's fault. Even though we admitted that this was all Blueface's fault, they came back and told us, hey, y'all need to go further down the rabbit hole, because all the videos that y'all don't watch, yeah, y'all must be missing when he was putting hands on people. But I want to say this, and I'm going to say it at the beginning. We weren't responding to the fact that Blueface wasn't aggressive. We weren't denying that he is aggressive, okay? What we were talking about and responding to was a comment that was made that he was a woman abuser. Okay, and I don't know if I even say that. I'm not trying to jeopardize what I can monetize. And if y'all don't know, we reached 500 subscribers. Thank you guys, all the family. We reached 500 subscribers. So we are halfway to our next goal. If you want to help us get there, sub, and hit that notification bell so that way you don't miss when we go live. Because these conversations be juicy. And I know y'all be like, dang, I done missed it. So, happy birthday, 7. Happy birthday, and win big. Win big. Claim it. Win big. Happy birthday. Why you ain't tell us? Hey, happy birthday, 7. Hey, Latoya. Welcome back into the building, family. As y'all, like I was saying, the comments, we be rolling in the comments. So get in the conversation. Just be respectful. Y'all show 7 some love because it is her birthday. Let me tell you in the comment section, happy birthday, 7. That's my girl. I missed you while you was gone. I was like, hold on there. I was trying to, give you some time to get in. I was like, wait, let me just be patient. She might be off somewhere doing something else. I know my girl will come in. And towards the middle, I'm like, all right, now we're at 7 because I ain't seen you all night. But we understand we got life. And that's why the replay game is here. Y'all can always go back and watch it and still communicate in the comments. And we'll, just be going back and forth in the comments. If you miss it, no biggie. As long as I know that you're good. So say a prayer up for 7. It's her birthday. Show us some love. All right. So, like I was saying, we was pointing out the fact that Blueface was, not a woman abuser and is not responsible for what's wrong with Junior. Ultimately, was the real deal is Chrisean Rock. But we got insisted to go down a rabbit hole. So I did go down a rabbit hole, y'all. And what I found I never seen. I don't know if you guys seen this or not. So here go Blueface being Captain Saver Chrisean. Right? This was posted, this was reposted 4 years ago. April 30th of 2021. I don't know if anybody's seen this. But man, the guy that they did this to, I feel so bad for. I feel like so bad. All right. Viewer discretion is advised. Trigger warning. All that. I went down the rabbit hole. And when we go down the rabbit hole, ain't no telling what we're going to pull out of that thing. So brace yourself.
Fuck you, bitch. Go downstairs, you stupid ass bitch.
Does she not sound drunk, high, or both?
Man, you like you don't got no pepper spray to... Ooh, you fucking fat bitch. Fuck.
What car are you in? Don't worry about it. Well, we keep my car, Hey! Get back! Hey! I'm taking it! What's wrong with you?
Beat that nigga ass! Beat that nigga ass! Beat that nigga ass! Beat that nigga ass! Get her! Get her! What? Don't come upstairs.
Now that we watched that, let's go into the comment section.
Honeybook makes it look like I'm a teen.
Let's go into the comment section real quick because I had to get a little backstory. What happened? What was going on? So it's a comment that was made. Once this silly little, I ain't paying for it, y'all. Y'all ain't have to worry about it. I would not pay for it. We can stand it. We can stand them. So let's go to the comment section. So person commented and said supposedly she supposedly owed this neighbor money that he loan robbed. And that's why he was knocking on her door to collect what is owed. And allegedly, she didn't want to settle the debt. They didn't just jump this man. One of the men involved, not sure if it's Blueface that did it or the other man, had poked him multiple times while getting jumped and stomped by 2 men. All while she is cheering them both to continue the beating and the poking. I don't know if she knew he was being poked, but she knew damn well he was being attacked. And the reason why I said, there he go, playing Captain Saver Chrisean, because he's currently in jail for being Captain Save Chrisean. Ronnie was in jail for being Captain Saver Chrisean. Whoever is responsible for Ronnie Doe's unaliving is about to go to jail for playing Captain Saver Chrisean. All right? So let's watch it one more time so you can now hear in the backstory. And I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know. I don't know what it was. But most times when the people come, they be coming and they be knowing what they be talking about. All right? Because Devin will let me know real quick if I'm wrong. And I'm going to rock with it. I'm going to believe it. All right? Because I ain't been following that long. So y'all do be knowing. But according to that, if this is the case why this man came at 2:33, and I don't understand why he would feel comfortable to go to somebody's house at 2:33. Maybe he been knocking on the door all day and she just got there, or I don't know. But she sounds like she's intoxicated and under the influence and really belligerent, even though he is knocking on the door. To send them over there because you owe money is crazy. Can't wait for my moving day, Friday. Where you at? You can't wait to move to duck what you owe, or just because random people keep knocking on your door. Why would he just randomly knock on that door at 2:33? And he lived there. I've had people in my community think I'm about to come out my pocket and get him some money, but I tell them God provides, and if I can't gift it, I don't give it. I don't tell them no if I can gift it to them. If I can gift it, I'll do it. Most times I help people that don't ask for help, because when I think about the situation, the person asking me for help, they just need better, I don't want to enable them because they made bad financial decisions. All right. I don't want to enable them and make them think that when they blow their money and they misspend their money, that they can just come to me and I'm gonna give it to them. No, that's not it. But as a person that's I know is in need and the Holy Spirit guides me to do something for them and they don't have to ask me, I do it for them. And most times I don't gift it. Not most times, all times now I don't gift it if I can't. I don't give it if I can't get the to you. If I gotta chase you down for my money, if I gotta keep calling you, first we was cool. All last week you was all in my face, all in my inbox, all in my text, you sending me this, you sending me that, and then you ask me for $20, and then now I don't hear from you when it's time for you to pay. Now all of a sudden we beefing according to you. I'm not about to do that. If you wanna squander our friendship, our relationship on some materialistic stuff, just walk away because I'm not taking no more else. I need mine up front. Nobody can owe me nothing. Ain't nobody owing me nothing but the job. Yeah, they gonna run me my check for sure, but I gotta wait to get it. And sometimes, I don't gotta wait to get it. I can go on my time account and pull that half of that off right now. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody finna owe me nothing. So what I'm saying is, why would he have the need to loan Chrisean anything? What I believe is that it was some kind of deal, like when you do D-Rubs, a D-Rub deal, right? And maybe she ran off on his money, allegedly. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he did give her a loan. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not figuring out why you would give Chrisean and Blueface alone. They're Chrisean and Blueface. The much money she talking about they got, right? So I'm trying to figure out what it was. Whatever it was, she posted it. She didn't care who seen it, right? So she posted it, not for her safety, but for you to see what happened if you mess with her. She was saying whoever is going to go. And it's crazy. I wonder what story she told Blueface that made him go over there like that. Because I don't really hear him being disrespectful or banging on the door or trying to kick the door down, cussing her out. I hear all that from her side of the door. And so what was the story that she told Blueface that made him go over there? It couldn't have been simply that you knocked on the door. So what all was it? So let's watch it again, knowing that, what we just read, and knowing a little bit of possible what could be the backstory. Let's watch this again and watch her sit a grown man on these people, screaming and hollering for help to stop, apologizing. And she is telling him, yeah, keep going. I think if it was a regular day and Chrisean ain't say whatever she said to him, he would have never went and knocked on them people's door. I'm pretty sure Blueface was at home and that man knocked on the door. If Blueface was there and that man, it wouldn't have went that way. So what all did she say She's already lit. We know Chrisean will lie real quick. So if you don't catch it on camera and see it for yourself, you can't believe what she's talking about. Let's watch it again.
Fuck you, bitch. Go downstairs, you stupid ass bitch. Man, you lucky I don't got no pepper spray to
dirty in there.
You fucking
Dirty
fat bitch. Fuck.
What car are you in? Don't worry about it. Well, you keep my car, my car. Hey! Get back! I'm pregnant. What's wrong with you?
Somebody said I'm pregnant.
Beat that nigga out. Beat that nigga out. Get her! Get her!
It sounds like she said get her. Let me rewind that real quick, family. And put the captions on. It's so loud, I don't know if the captions gonna be able to read it. I heard somebody say I'm pregnant. And then it sounded like she said get her. But I could be wrong. Let's listen to it.
Get her! Get her!
Yeah, get her. Get him, get her.
Beat that nigga out. Get her! Get her!
The screaming is taking me off, y'all. Because it sounds so, like he sounds so helpless. Knocking on her door. Even, I mean, it is 2:30. Well, I think if somebody would knock on my door at 2:30, I would wake up in a sense like of urgency of like what's going on. It's got to be an emergency, right? But the fact that she didn't never even open the door, she knew he was probably looking for her. She knew who it was. But why would it be all like this? Your neighbor, mind you, like 2 houses down or one door down. The lady in the background say, I'm pregnant. Chrisean then goes to say, get him, get her. Wow. Okay.
Fuck you, bitch. Go downstairs, you stupid ass bitch. Man, you lucky I don't got no pepper spray to. You fucking fat bitch.
They can't even pick up the comment, the caption.
What car are you in? Don't worry about it. Well, you keep my car, my car. Hey! Get back! I'm pregnant.
She said, I'm pregnant. She did say, I'm pregnant. And then you're going to hear Chrisean say, get him, get her, a pregnant woman. And see, you know what? That's why you reap what you sow. It wasn't this bad. But when they dragged her out that studio like we just watched the other day, and she's screaming and blue, and come, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. And nobody, when you didn't care about that woman being pregnant, and you say, get her, why did you expect somebody to care about you being pregnant when they was putting you out? Oh, bro, you got this that made me mad because I didn't even catch the part that I didn't catch that part till just now. Oh, I'm hot. But Jesus, don't let me sin in my anger. Thank you.
What's wrong with you?
Beat that nigga out. Beat that nigga out. Beat that nigga out. Beat that nigga out. Get her. Get her.
Wow.
Don't come upstairs.
So Blueface had a point to prove to his girl. I'm coming to the comments, y'all. I'm on my way to the comments. Here I come. Jesus Christ, this is crazy. I didn't never even see this. Hey, Marissa. How are you? I hope y'all showing her some love. Definitely 7th birthday. Y'all all show 7th birthday. If you knew coming in at 7th birthday, so let her know. So when she catches in the replay, she probably not gonna be here tonight. She probably be in and out. When she catches in the replay, she let her see the love we got for her over here. All right. Yeah, it's so toxic and disrespectful. She did say that it's loud and clear. Someone said I'm pregnant. I saw this years ago and been missing, and it's been missing until now. She don't want people seeing this. Mm-mm. Like it's welcome in, my girl. She said, "Happy birthday, 7." Always setting somebody up. Wow, I like that's crazy work. Like I'm already like heavy at heart right now. Like, and we just started this live, y'all. But the good news is, besides um Blueface knocking, her dad, supposed dad that ain't claiming her no more. It really wasn't too much fight besides, him and his brother. I was looking down the rabbit hole for this abuse that Tyson said was really out here. Him and his brother didn't even really get to fight. And
Yo, mama threw a bottle at me and I slapped the shit out of her. Would you be mad at me?
Story because this nigga just.
I'm sure she would be. I'm sure she would
here
get
she
her
goes, instigating, putting the battery in Blue back on camera, testing his gangster, manipulating him, controlling him. You know how you got an angel on your shoulder and a devil on your shoulder? Chrisean was the devil on his shoulder at all times. That's crazy work.
What are y'all talking about?
I
Run
guarantee.
it. We can do that. We can do 2 on 2, bro. We can do it. I'll fight both your brothers. Oh, my mom. What's happening?
Fuck my brothers. I got my nigga right here. Fuck my
Your
brother.
nigga don't want to fight. Your nigga don't want to fight.
Why would I get my brother when I got my nigga right here? He gonna do it for me. Wow, Blue.
Your nigga don't want.
Leave her. I hope he don't come back and deal with her. Because she gonna forever put the battery in his back. Forever. It's a pride thing. It's a pride thing. I seen a video title today, and it was like, Chrisean is basically using Christianity to avoid real life problems. And I feel as though when he get home, all this church stuff gonna go out the window. So let's enjoy it while it lasts. Because we're gonna start seeing her obsessive, possessive, controlling, crashing out. Oh Lord, if they ever get back together. I pray good happen on the sake of the babies. But realistically, like, come on. Realistically speaking, let's be for real with ourselves. Like, let's take off the rose-colored glasses, what they asked us to do. I seen Blueface do this to this man. Yeah, he didn't have to do it. But it seemed like he got this sense of loyalty to her that she never has for him. We seen him going back and forth from her and Jaden. It was it him and her get the beef and he go back to Jaden. But then he go back to her. Then he go back to Jaden. And then while he in jail, Jaden said, I'm not doing it no more. So he had to get some other people involved. We just seen you with so many different people. Like, where's your loyalty? Where does the loyalty was at? And he was so loyal to her that it cost his freedom. How many times is he gonna give up his freedom? Ronnie saved her time and time again, and it cost him his life. Ultimately, his loyalty to her. The need to, when it's woe is me, because that's what happened. Whenever it wasn't going her way with Blueface, she was going back to Ronnie. Call it what you want. She was going back to Ronnie. Again, it's all Blueface's fault. He should never listen to her, try to defend her. As a man, ain't no telling, like I said, ain't no telling what she told him that made him go over there like that. But she told him something that he felt the need. Maybe he was drinking under the influence. Telling him maybe he just wanted to just prove a point. He ain't that guy. But we see them like constantly. If he's getting into something and she's around, it's because she putting it in his ear.
Man, we done already boxed. You done already tried all that shit. Come on.
And I fought you with my left, my
Like,
nigga. Name the time and place, bro. Wherever, whenever, however, bro, I'll beat you the fuck up. Yeah.
they got a point to prove. He act like he didn't want to hit his brother for real, for real. I don't know if they did that for sure. We don't know what they willing to do for money. Who to say that on a whole you know how Bad Girls Club and stuff like y'all like baddies, they write it in, they write drama in. It's not just naturally happen. They write the drama in. He looked like he didn't even want to fight his brother. Maybe that's just his squabble up. I don't know. You telling me if you wanted to get to him, you couldn't get to him? Nah, it's Blueface, man. The way you broke in that man's house, and beat him up, you couldn't break past that little bit of security for real. Come on. We seen her and his dad get into it. Ultimately, his dad was disrespectful to him first. All right. This is us going down the rabbit hole. They got gloves on. This is probably a paid fight between him and YK. A paid fight between him and Kane. Him and Chrisean, we seen this. And they made him look like the aggressor. But really, he was restraining her. And she was the aggressor. Again, another fight that he's paid to have. I mean, I'm trying to find it. I was trying to find it. It was not as easy. It's not as easy to find Blueface out here just fighting as it is when you tap Chrisean Rocky. And a lot of this is between him and her. So when they did this to her,
she off that Henny.
So when the lady that this was happening to, what, maybe her husband, her child's father, her loved one, and she said, I'm pregnant, and they do all this, I don't even know. We're gonna have to see if we can find some records at some point, some real records. I was recording for another video, so I really didn't get a chance to prep for this. And I had to put my couch together because my couch came. So I put my couch together, the time was flying by me. And I just didn't have the time, but I wanted to show up because I know y'all was going to show up. But when the lady sits back and she sees Chrisean Rock and Blueface just out here living their life, you know how God said that, you will have, I'm not going to say he said it. It's a saying. Let me say it like this. I don't want to misquote the word. Basically, it's a saying like you'll get front row seat to what happens to your enemies. For a second, if this lady watched her get dragged out, I'm pretty sure she was like, yep. Because you didn't care when I was pregnant. Then people probably get flashbacks. That man probably ain't no telling who was that guy. What happened to him? Is that why he got locked up? Let me look it up. What happened to the guy Blueface beat up? Did they pay him off? After she already exposed it on the internet, did he go to jail? That's crazy. Let me know in the comments if y'all know before I find it. Give me 1 second to type this up. In his house, that's what I meant. And I'm coming to the comments by it load. It ain't gonna take that long, but I'm coming to the comments. What goes around comes around. That part. The Lord separated Blueface for a reason. Yes. I know Blueface regrets messing with that demon. That's exactly what she is. And she brought chaos into Blueface's life. Yes. I gotta actually give me 1 second. Y'all give me 1 second because I just noticed I didn't even put a thumbnail on here. So now I gotta go back and put the thumbnail on here. That's why people don't even know what's going on. But I be liking it like this because it only be family only. And everybody else that ain't for us, that ain't like us, that ain't amongst us, they gonna go right past it because they don't know what's going on. But let me put the I definitely want to put a thumbnail on here because that was my intent earlier to put a thumbnail on here. But yeah, I wonder really what happened. Not Dre going crazy. I be thinking like, why Carlissa don't talk about Dre as much as she talked about Blueface? But then I also remember them saying like he don't want to be all on the internet. He don't want to do the internet thing. But when he was out, he was on the internet thing. I think they got rid of him for real. They set him up because he basically told Blueface like, you better claim that baby if you want to live. And yeah, they're like, oh, you acting crazy. He gonna be the one to tell it. Dre was gonna be the one to tell it. Dre was gonna be the one to tell all of it. Just being real. Like, and now if he don't get it together, if he don't do what they want him to do, he probably don't get out of that mental institution again. They probably feeding him up with all kind of drugs. He ain't gonna be the same when he come home. I don't think Blueface is the same. I don't know if they traded him in. I think that they traded Blueface in, the real Blueface. You know how like they said, and the dude came out and said he actually was playing as Gucci Mane. But you think they cloned him and got rid of the real Blueface? He just looked different. He different. He different. I had to put a new thumbnail up. So now I got
Innocent, man.
Her outside. There's nothing to talk about.
There's nothing to talk. Like, all that's gonna do is add fuel to the fucking fire.
No. No,
I gotta take you. I gotta take you.
come here.
look where they grabbing her.
He come here, bro. What are you like? Why you doing that? Why you doing that?
And then somebody said, because I asked, remember you guys asked in the last video, was she pregnant when she was having the interview? And they was like, oh, that came out in December. She announced that she was pregnant in January, but she had already knew she was pregnant before she announced it. She just announced it because she wanted Blueface attention and she wanted to make Jaden feel some kind of way. She wanted the world to know. That's why she did it the way she did it. But she already knew she was pregnant. You are pregnant before you find out that you're pregnant. So a month difference, not even a complete month. And I'm responding to a comment that was left. A complete month prior to you finding out you're pregnant, you could have already been pregnant. You don't get pregnant and then right away tomorrow you go and find out that you're pregnant. You're already pregnant before you find out that you're pregnant and announce that you're pregnant. So I just want to debunk that. It's a chance that she was very well pregnant here. She was acting like she was pregnant. She looked as if she was pregnant. She had begun to start gaining weight already. I believe she was pregnant here. They grabbed her up the way, but nobody could feel bad for her because you just literally try to send someone, attack a pregnant woman with a grown man for something that she probably didn't even have nothing to do with. And I don't even think the man that knocked on the door was even all that serious that she was making it out to be. I think it had to do with D-Ruggs. They probably ran up on his money. It is what it is, right?
What are you doing that for?
Josh, don't worry. Whatever it is, you would. It's good. Hey, Josh, how's the camera? How's the TV? Is it good?
That's gonna be
viral. She off that hit.
So I'm gonna take let me see when not Blueface. Dang. Let me see when she announced her pregnancy. Which one? All right, let's see, because you know they jumped on it right away. I know this one is like probably the same day or the day after. This was definitely posted because this person be on her. And shout out to you for the video. All right, here.
Not the little one. Sorry, I'm doing it wrong.
Let's see when this was posted.
I'm so
January
scared.
21 of 2023. Now, December was this
My goodness.
month birthday. If you're a woman, come on.
Yeah, just start looking at me. I got so scared.
You're pregnant before it even shows that you're
When you pregnant, do you hear a heartbeat or it be too early to hear one?
Hold on 1 second. I'll come talk to you in 1 second.
When she came here and went live and announced to the world, she already knew she was pregnant. She knew it would go viral. She knew Jaden would see it. She knew this is a crazy way to find out you got a baby on the way. Look at her. She already looks pregnant because she is prior to January 21st. And I'm responding to a comment because over here, we're not going to have rose-colored glasses and we're going to seek out the truth. And somebody said 2 years ago, it's all about choices. What is sad is that innocent children are brought into crazy, toxic situations. Then the behavior becomes generational and it doesn't change. They are both so unaware of their behavior. Shout out to you for that comment. Because here we are today and it's still toxic. And the man locked up. Okay. And the baby here. So again, she knew, she went in there knowing that she was pregnant. She looks pregnant, very much pregnant. And the only way you can hear a baby's heartbeat is if you're far enough along to hear the baby heartbeat. You don't get pregnant last week, 2 weeks ago, and now you hear the baby heartbeat. It doesn't work like that. Okay? It doesn't work like that.
I'm so scared.
Oh.
Just to make sure. I'm so sorry. My goodness. Question. Oh, sorry. Everybody just start looking at me. I got so scared. Okay. When you pregnant, do you hear a heartbeat or it be too early to hear one?
Hold on 1 second. I'll come talk to you in 1 second.
Okay. Because I hope I hear 3. So 2. All my emotions are crazy.
Imagine Chrisean with 2 babies right now. Y'all take a second. I'm on my way to the comments. Imagine Chrisean Rock with 2 juniors right now. Y'all drag Peach Patch for her twins. And that woman do a hell of a job with her babies. How many kids she said that woman got? A husband and 9 kids. How many kids Peach said she got? And they dragged her for the twins that she had. And she didn't do half the stuff Chrisean Rock did during her pregnancy. So imagine Chrisean Rock with, like she joked around and said 3, but we're going to take it down. Imagine her with 2 juniors. All up she got had to know she was pregnant. You know, your nipples start feeling the way they feel. You start feeling nauseous. You start sleeping a little bit more. You know. That's why you did say, oh, wait a minute. Let me take a pregnancy test. You may know because of your monthly cycle if you keep track of that. You notice your cycle is late. So you take a test. You know before you find out that you are. Right? She's scared because she knows it's not Blueface baby. She knew. See, the world got messed up and thought because she announced to the world that she was pregnant in January, the end of January, y'all thought, they thought, I'm not going to say y'all because we don't believe that. They thought she just got pregnant. She's already a month plus probably at this time because Junior came before she told Blueface the baby was going to come. So the conception date was already thrown off. She was already pregnant. For the people in the back, they count from your last cycle. They count that because that's when the egg is brand, everything is brand new going on down there. The sperm meet with the egg. It goes through all its different phases before you even realize that you're pregnant. It has to cling to the wall. That's how you have a cycle because it didn't work the last time. By the time you miss your cycle, you're a month pregnant. So when she announced to the world, she already had knew. Y'all.
My blood pressure and stuff like that. And the only reason I feel like I'm so overwhelmed right now is because I'm deciding to keep it, obviously. I'm at my family.
I'm glad
And
he with her too.
we're going to have the big baby shower.
She was really trying not to cry because she knew she wasn't about to have none of that. She knew she wasn't about to have none of that. She looks so different. She is healed a little bit. She's not this Chrisean. You can look at her face now and see she's not Chrisean. Shout out to Joshua. Prophet Joshua Holmes. He was talking about Jezebel's spirit the other night. And one way to identify Jezebel's spirit is they have multiple personalities, right? So that's why we see her. She dressed like a stud today. You call her out tomorrow, she gonna be wearing a dress. And you tell her she ain't got a purse and she wearing one. She Yahweh today. When she out with Sky at night, she's hanging out the window with a ratchet friend. A Jezebel spirit. I'm one way all the time. I'm gonna go to work and be the same way. I'm gonna come home and be the same way. But you can see it. She has a spirit on her. Ben had a spirit on her. But I feel like she has been, and my phone was up, we'd have got that confirmation. But God is delivering her. But in this moment, battling so many demons.
Blood pressure and stuff like that. And the only reason I feel like I'm so overwhelmed right now is because I'm deciding to keep it, obviously. I'm at my family. And we're going to have the big baby shower. So, yeah, pray for me with that. And then, yeah, we're going to do this ultrasound. Hopefully, it's 3 heartbeats. Please.
3 heartbeats. It's crazy. Because 3 times that Blueface check. She said, let me get pregnant and have 3 of them. Imagine getting child support for 3 kids from Blueface. But the crazy thing is, it had been 3 heartbeats. And it could have been 3 different men. You know it's possible to have twins and triplets and they have different dads? Did you know that? It's very well possible because if you sleep with, people around the same time, it's possible. It'd have been 3 different baby dads. Or Ronnie would have had three babies. But in her mind is, I'm going to get that check. And I'm going to get 3 of them. It makes sense why she would want 3 heartbeats, because you have 1 heartbeat now. You don't want nothing to do with them. So this is what happened when you have or keep a baby to have or keep a man. I'm not telling her that I got rid of it. But in this moment, she should have started changing. So Junior could have had a fair chance. That if it was 3 babies, all 3 of them would have had a fair chance. Man, oh man.
I want 3 kids. All right, 2. I want either twins or triplets. Okay. Because that's how many I killed.
Hey, Big Ben.
And tell him
Yes, Donald.
when he said he felt like I switched over on him. I didn't switch over. All I want is him to love you. I just had flashbacks.
That's funny. So here, guys. Here. She knew she was pregnant before she announced it. And Big B and Dan say she thought she was going to hear 3 heartbeats, had 3 babies because she took 3 tests. Man, oh man. 3 babies. Imagine, I just want y'all to imagine that. Chrisean Rock with triplets. One family member would have a baby, the other family member would have a baby, because it would just be too much care. And one person wouldn't be able to do it. Jesus fixed it. And the Bible verse that keep coming to my head, because now it's his fault, it's her fault, what happened to the baby. But this keep coming in my heart, and I want to quote it correctly. I want to quote it correctly. John 9:2. It says, his disciples asked him, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Jesus go on to reply and said, neither this man nor his parents sinned, said Jesus. But this happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him. Chrisean Rock, if you ever see this video, this is for Junior. And speak this one in particular over him. It is neither the child sin nor his parents sin, because God created Junior. He knew him before he was even conceived in his mother's womb. It is neither Junior's sin nor the parents' sin, but this happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him. And they say, oh, Jesus is going to heal him, and Jesus is we're gonna keep praying for him, and people are saying, well, you can't just pray without works. Faith and prayer without works is dead. So you don't just pray, but you also put in the work, right? You believe and go into action as if it were. But that doesn't mean ignore reality. God will use the doctor's hands. God will use the physical therapy. God will use the nurses. God will use whomever he chooses to work a miracle, but you have to also do the work. So while they want to throw blame over here and not take accountability and throw blame over there, God knew. But then we also have to be mindful that Junior was also born out of wedlock. And I'm not saying that justifies his condition, but it makes a difference. Down this rabbit hole we go. She living in a fantasy land. Hey, Behold LLC. Behold LLC. Please tell us what you do. That's business. I love business. That's what I like to do. Behold LLC. What's that about? Let us know so we can show up and support you. Yeah, I want to. It already sounds like take my money. Like where I send my money to. Just to behold. Right? Behold. What's that about? Let us know in the comments, please. I'm asking. Mind you, this was the same time that Interview with Sharp came out, when she kicked the TV and she tried to change the narrative, like always. See, that's the point we were just making. She was already pregnant and she had the Henny bottle in her hand. You should do a timeline from this day she found out, which was January 20th, up until May, when she finally went to get an ultrasound. She acted like she didn't know it'd be too late for, she partied. She thought she was going to be able to get rid of the baby if she turned up good enough. But she still wanted to keep the baby because there was a chance that it may be Blueface baby. And if I get Blueface baby, then he at least got to deal with me for 18 more years. And I can at least, if my career don't work out, I can at least get that child support. And hopefully it'd be 3 babies. Because then that times 3, that's triple the check. She wasn't thinking triplet as triple babies. She was thinking triple the check. And her friends probably like, girl, you got a baby with Blueface. Girl, you gonna get all that money. Let him put a song out. You gonna get some of that. And Jaden gonna be mad because ain't nothing she can do. I can just hear the friends in the background like gassing her. Oh, you pregnant by a Blueface girl? But I could also hear her getting on the phone with, a specific friend and be like, girl, I'm pregnant. She gonna be like, by who? Blueface or Ronnie or that other dude. I can't wait till AJ come out and really say what she really wants to say. She's still being a friend by keeping her secret. You don't find them type of people. She damaged Junior. Now she tried to put it all on Blueface. Yeah. Party hard as F. For those first 5 months, and we real mothers know those are the most critical months of a pregnancy. Because you don't know in the first trimester will you lose it. You can do everything right. And in the first trimester, something goes wrong. That's why they say don't announce your pregnancy too far along. Because everybody that you told that you was pregnant, you also have to then go and tell them you lost the baby. And you will see people time and time again. And they'll say, oh, did you have a baby? And it's been 2 years. And now what you thought you healed from 2 years ago, somebody asked about it. And now you feeling that pain again. The first trimester, for real, is the most crucial. Then the baby is developing its organs. And the last is even it's still important because you can have a stillborn baby. But her intent was, if he don't want to be with me, I'm not going to keep this baby. We heard her say it. We heard her say it. Give her another bottle. She not having a baby. No, anyway, she don't want to have a baby. He don't want to have a baby. He don't want to be with her. So she don't want to have a baby. When they were good, Junior was safe. She want to blame Blueface for what's wrong. What, for breaking up with you? They were off and on. And he was the most safest when Blueface was there because that gave her the idea of having that big, happy family she just talked about. But if they weren't going to be together, she didn't want Junior. Especially if it was going to be Ronnie, baby. Especially if it was going to be Ronnie, baby. She was going to get a check. That's an ultimate sacrifice. She was going to get a check for taking her baby out of her stomach on camera, on Zeus. And I know Zeus would take it there. You want to know how I know Zeus would take it there? Rolly had her whole body done on camera. So tell me Zeus wouldn't, oh, you don't care? That's a sacrifice. It would have been in the blood. One of my earliest videos show how she got rid of the first baby, they gave her a chain. Got rid of the second baby, they gave her another chain. So she like, oh, if I get rid of the babies, she signed a contract. She got endorsed. She got sponsored. She got put in the spotlight. Get rid of that baby, Shawty. You ain't about to have that baby. You have a baby, we ain't finna fool with you no more. Until they realize they can write it into the narrative. She was too far along. She decided she was going to keep it if she can keep him. But a baby don't keep a man. You can't keep somebody that don't want to be kept. A ring is not going to keep a woman. A ring is not going to keep a man. A baby not going to keep a man. A baby not going to keep even the mother. Yeah, this confirmation. The only reason why somebody is staying because they want to stay. And they say, I stayed for the kid. But you had to want to stay for the kid. It's disgusting. She didn't want Junior. That's why she drank dark liquor and smoked her entire pregnancy. I think she even said she went into labor. Before she went, she had to smoke. She had to get high. Junior was the safest when they were together. Even if he argued with her, even if he told her, like, I don't really want you. Hurt her feelings. Now, stress can, cause developmental problems in your child too. But you don't really see that till later. They got like PTSD, they come out with the shakes, stuff like that. But the things that are wrong with Junior, that's really on her diet, prenatal care, her habit, her lifestyle, and then the stress. She didn't just have stress from Blueface, she had stress from her family, from baddies, Blueface, Duke, Whack, and everybody else. So we can't just say it's all Blueface's fault. You be a liar. You be a liar. Blueface did the calculation at the doctor's office when she had an ultrasound. Didn't make sense. She knew. And they tried to make it seem like she didn't. Let's go down the rabbit hole some more. We kind of got off topic. But here we just showing Blueface being a woman abuser. I don't remember seeing Jaden coming out with no black eyes and stuff. Did y'all ever see Jaden come out and be like, he beat me? I seen her spazzing out on him, tearing up. But I never heard Jaden come out and say, he beat me, or we got to fighting, or he did that. Let me see. Let me actually look that up. Let me look that up. And shout out to my girl Jaden, because she is so fine. I don't even think that's how you spell her name. It's with a Y in it. Because the algorithm is like that. All right, we got this one.
Y'all in here trying to take advantage of a crib.
You already beat us up, so why would you care?
You bust her lip. I thought this was Jaden. Lip was busted. Y'all literally went over there and tore the house up. You let her in the house. I'm surprised he whooped her. She said that he did.
You bust her lip, you bust her ass, why would you care? Now what? You don't want to delete that? Oh, Bookie.
Y'all in here trying to take advantage of a crib.
You already beat us up, so why would you care? You bust.
Beat her up. But you still want the bag. That's enough of a comment for me. So here is an instance where she said that Blueface beat them up. They went there and tore her house up. Tore the house up first of all.
Customize and save with Liberty Mutual. So you only pay.
Then you whoop her for this? Let's see. See, one thing I'm realizing is Blueface isn't the aggressor. And they go all out. All the way out when they realize he's not going to feed into it. They try to bait him in. So to be like, see, told you was abused. See. He put his hands on me. See. But yet, what did you do? How many times did you put your hands on him before he put his hands on you? Because Blueface be mad patient with them, yo. He laugh at them and that pisses them off. To a crazy person, you laugh in their face, that's going to make them crazier. How do I know? Because I used to be that crazy person. When I'm serious and I'm serious with you, don't laugh in my face because that's going to make me turn up even more. Right? He would laugh at them. Full on laugh at them. And they would go all out. He had to be provoked. He won't just like, you know what? It's Tuesday and not feel like smacking you. I'm having a bad day today. Punch her in the face. I ain't get paid this week. Kick her in the face. That's not how this be going. This don't even go like that.
My phone.
Put her out.
Let me get my phone.
Go ahead.
See? She get locked out because clearly she's aggressive. She wants her phone. He hands her her phone. And she punched him in the face. Y'all want the black man gonna always be wrong. The black man is gonna always be wrong. We gotta stop letting this go, man.
Let me get my phone.
Go ahead.
Tear the house down.
Baby Baba drama on Crit. Damn, I got some good
Kids in the crib. She going crazy.
Damn, I got some good dick. Now she running, look.
Bust the window.
Pizza.
Put the
Good.
kids in the crib.
All right, I'm eating.
Poor Javon.
None.
He was sitting there and hear the windows crash. His mom wilding out.
You got your soda?
And whole time, he just want to be there loving on his kids. Hey, come on. We got to show Javon some love, man. Javon kept Blueface in check. Javon was Blueface anchor, for real. That's his heart right there. Gotta keep him uplifted in prayer, man. Shout out to the real Mrs. J. Because she was like, you know, everybody going back and forth about Junior and the bigger kid journey. And nobody really think about Javon because he's the one that knows what it's like to have his dad around. He's old enough to know what's going on. He knows what it's like to have that absence. And that's his dad. For real, for real. Shout out to Javon, man. Jaden, he ain't had to punch him in the face like that. Because if he'd have got out there and beat you, he'd have been in the wrong. Why do women think that it's okay to step to a man and put your hands on a man and he's not supposed to put his hands on you? I never discriminated when I was growing up. Man, woman, person my age, someone older than me. I didn't discriminate. So when I went to hit a grown man, in my right mind, he was in his right mind to hit me back. It takes a real good, decent man to hold restraint. You know, just hold composure. That's not everywhere. That's not everybody. A lot of women like to put their hands on men, and then the moment they buck at them, I'm going to call my brother. I'm going to call my dad. I'm going to go like, why you hit me? It is out of order. Women want to be men so bad, but treated like ladies, and want the man to be submissive like the woman, and want to run up. The Bible say you gonna wish to control and rule over your husband, and it won't happen. You will spend your whole life trying to rule over a man, and it's out of order. It's out of order. Yeah. I can't be with no soft man that want to be feminine and he want me to basically be the one, the masculine one, and I gotta do it. No, let me be the feminine one. I work in all that skill in my femininity. But the moment I gotta take on the big draws, the moment I gotta put the pants on, yeah, you might as well just go ahead and just pack it up. You might as well pack it up because it's out of order. And then I'm gonna start being out of order. I'm gonna start treating you out of order, and God gotta deal with me. I gotta deal with God about it. Y'all know why Chrisean is like in this stud like energy, because she keep wearing men clothes. They would say she stole Blueface whole everything. Because she got the Bible don't wear what pertains to some man's abomination. Don't skip that part of your Bible, my love. She's being around all these men. I seen the game come out of her in the interview. I finally watched some of the academic video. I didn't watch all of it. I don't know if I want to go with we could do it together or whatever. I'm not sure what I want to do just yet, but I haven't watched all of it yet. But I don't know. I'm just saying, like, come on, man. That Jezebel spirit, she got so many different personalities on her. She need to do some soul cutting ritual. Like she need to do a soul cutting like ritual. I mean, I don't know what else, how else to say it. And cut those soul ties off of you. She has no identity of self. She's got a little bit of him in her, a little bit of her in her, a little bit of him in her, in them, in her. And God is putting people in her life to learn from. And it's like she's not learning the proper thing. The way she adjusted herself, like she was a man like 3 times in a little bit of the video I watched, I was like, she thinks she a dude for real. But that spirit is on her. She don't have to say nothing. Just the way I'm gonna know you by your fruit. If it wasn't Chrisean Rock and a normal person, an everyday person that looked like that, dressed like that, acted like that, addressed me, I don't think it's a stunt. And I would be like, nah, I ain't even on that. You know, I ain't on that. But if she wasn't Chrisean Rock and we didn't see her in dresses and all that, but she was a regular day person, dressed in sweatpants and the hat cap to the side and braids to the back. She like a modern day stud. This pretty stud. Did y'all not watch Drewski? Could have been host. Did you see all the studs? For the right dude will be a female again. She fit in with the stud. Those are her people. That's who she really is. Because she has all this masculine energy that she's collected from everybody else. She took a piece of Ronnie here and a piece of Blueface there and a piece of Glock here and a piece of Case Suave there, and she added a little bit of game in the mix, and then she got a little Trey Songz in her and a little Ray J in her, and she's not her. She don't even know who she is. He did those videos for his own protection to show everyone that she was aggressive. And we're talking about Jaden and Blueface. I mean, and Chrisean. They both did that. He did it for both. Because think about it. You got Jaden, not a black woman. Chrisean Rock, not a complete black woman. They both yellow and lighter, right? They called and say, he put his hands on me, they going to bury him underneath the jail. It made me think about that video when the girl was talking, and then it was a joke, but they was in the front seat and their friend was in the back, and the girl was like a white girl, and she was talking crap, and the dude act like he smacked her. And the friend in the back was like, yo, boy, I'm so proud of you, but you're going to jail. A black man, no, you better not put your hands on that woman, that white woman. And I'm not trying to be racist here. We're in 2025. Let's just be realistic. If they was to call him like he did anything, he's going to jail that night. Forget that he Blueface. As a matter of fact, just because you Blueface, we're going to rush you down here. We can't wait to book you. So he had to start recording them for his own protection. Because if they got online, y'all would believe whatever they said. Blue let her abuse her pregnancy because it was proven scientifically he wasn't the dad. Is that why? Go ahead and drink. He could offer it, but she ultimately was the one to take it. I don't smoke anymore. I don't drink anymore. And I go around certain places, they offer me, no, I'm good. That's like a flex to me. It is such a flex to be like, nah, I'm good. And I used to smoke weed. I used to drink. I like liquor, wine, strong drink sometimes. But it's a flex to be able to be like, nah, I'm good. I don't need smoke. I don't need drink. It's a flex. A bigger flex when you're carrying life inside you. She could have easily turned it down. But just as much as he wanted her to drink, she wanted to drink too. Now that she knows it's not blues, she despised Junior. You think that's why she's spending so much time away from him? Because every time she look at Junior, she see Ronnie, and she can't live with that guilt. So get the sister to raise him so I can go and live my life, and I'll just pay y'all. Celestial made a really good point, and she said, most times young children that need like round the clock care, sometimes they don't make it, right? And so she sent the baby to somebody else, knowing that he may not make it, but it's not on her hand because the baby won't with her. That was a great point that she made. I think this, she don't want to be a mom. That's why you can call the police. Call them. Call CPS. Call them. I want you to call them. Call them. Please call them for me. That's why she's letting him be seen by himself in random places, like by the beach side and in the studio and in the smoke shop. He's in there too. And the sister probably was like, hey, yo, bring me the baby. I won't put him on the internet. I take care of him, yo. And you just go handle whatever business you feel like you need to go handle. And when you're ready to get your baby back, he'll be right here. You can come and see him whenever you want. He's going to be stable. We're going to take care of him. He's good. I don't even think she even had to do much of convincing. I don't think she had to do much convincing. But I feel as though Junior is in a better place where he's at than with her. Because every time she look, you heard what I was about to say? Every time she look at Ronnie, she see Junior. And every time she see Junior, she see Ronnie. That's crazy work. The sister gonna keep him out the spotlight. Ain't gonna be no videos of him going around exposing what's going on with him, what he looked like. They didn't post them. She posted them. So they respect the privacy. But she had to make it seem like, oh, I'm with my son. I want y'all to know I'm with my son. I'm with my son. Y'all asked him where Junior. I'm with my son. But she don't really want to be around him. She don't want to deal with a disabled child that she created. But it's for God to get the glory in the end, y'all. God gonna get the glory regarding it. Even if it's that it all comes in the form of justice. God's glory come in justice. Because again, he knew Junior before he was in his mother's womb. He created Junior every little detail, speck, spot. He created him. He created him to look like his dad because he knew, because God is all-knowing. He knew that they would unalive this boy and get rid of him. So he made Junior look just like his daddy because he could have looked just like her. But it's justice. She can't even look at her own son without seeing what she did. And she hollering about, it's safe over here. That's when I started. I listened to it a little bit more, and that's when I clicked off. He said, because Academic asked her, why now? Because I'm asking you why now. For a lot of women who are following you and young girls who are following you are stuck in that. And it's a part of your testimony. How you glorifying God, but you're not sharing the testimony. It's a part of your calling, part of your walk. To glorify God through your testimony. She got offended when he said, why now? What she said is because it's safe over here. And that took me like, I was like, what does she mean it's safe over there? People still talking about you. I mean, you still want to fight people? I mean, what does it say? What are you safe from? Because the blood covers a multitude of sins, and God will move your sins far away from you from the east to the west. But the truth, baby, yeah, it's still the truth. And the truth always comes to light. What's up, Jay Burrows? Right. He stayed on the ladder to protect himself. Things would have been worse than Jada and Chrisean could have spun the narrative their way and played victim. Hey, everybody. I'll let Jay Burrows know. It's 7th birthday. Y'all show 7 some love so when she return back, she can see all the love you guys show her. So it is 7th birthday today. She all that bingo. But everybody show girl some love. Thanks for the comment. She's mirroring Blueface. She wears winter clothes in the summer, hot as it is. Y'all, it was raining. I had a short sleeve shirt on today. And like some bubble crops they like slides though. They're not like crocs. They got like the open toe. I wore it to work. It was hot when I left. On my break, it was raining. So I came inside and I put on a sweatshirt, like a little hoodie. Girl, when I tell you I about passed out when I was outside for not even 5 minutes. I don't see how these young kids walking around with a mask on, a hoodie on, t-shirt underneath that, a white beater underneath that, shorts, boxer shorts, then basketball shorts, and then pants. I about passed out, man. I know she be hot. But she took all Blueface clothes. And most of the people that are giving her stuff are men that want, to get, their brand out there. Marissa says she wants Jaden play so bad. So bad. Hey, Cynthia. Welcome in. She could have said, hell no, but didn't. Instead, turned the bottle up, drinking like a fish. And C-Pants ain't no better. Come on now. He need to be with Ronnie family 100, but she uses him as a pawn. Like, oh, I'm about to go live on Twitch, y'all, and post the baby. Let's get us to 500K viewers. Post the baby struggling to drink out of a sippy cup when we know, and it was proven and shown that he's still supposed to be drinking out of a bottle. I'm posting my son milestones, y'all, on Kick. We ain't seen nothing. Everything that she said, we ain't seen it yet. Is the tattoo still on her face? Did she purchase her Maybach? Did she purchase her home? Did she show Junior milestone? On Kid? Or did she just say all that because she know y'all gonna be watching? Because we want to know what's up with Junior. We want to know if he reaching his milestones. How you show a child's milestones? And you know how kids do. You can be like, you teach them how to do their ABC, and all day they singing ABC. And then daddy come home, he say, babe, they can say their ABCs. Sing your ABCs real quick. And then all of a sudden, they don't know how to sing their ABCs and make a fool out of you. We could have seen one of those situations on Kid. Don't use that baby as no pawn, man. He need love. He need care. He need attention. Somebody save Junior, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Happy birthday, 7. She's on a mission. Academic is next on her list to go down. She had to pray against him, but you ain't praying. I wouldn't want her praying on me. Y'all heard her prayer. You can tell she don't pray. Because the person that know how to pray, you can hear it. That's just like a person that works out. You'll see it in their body. They build up that repetition. They build up that stamina. They build it up. I can pray for y'all right now. Y'all get chilled down. Y'all get chilled down your arms. You'll feel the Holy Spirit. But she can't even pray because it's not something that she does, like she claiming that she does. And then she said, this is not about me, it's about Jesus. It's about God. I want this to be about God. It's God, I'm not the face of this. You are the face of it. We are indeed his body. We are the church. Lord have mercy. Wow. Let me see what you say it was like May 8th. This May 8th. And they usually be, when it happened, they be on it. Y'all know where we gotta be on it. So we can trust the timestamp. We trust the date on it.
We wrapped out, whatever, cool. We got down to the nitty gritty if I'm having an abortion or not. Because I was going to do it because how he was just so, like, he was so, I hate when a nigga just, I'm not finna have a kid if you want a kid with me. So, but we planned it this time, so it's different. So we get to that damn clinic.
She has so many demons
and that's why I was so uncomfortable.
I don't know if y'all looking with y'all spiritual eyes at this, but I just see the demon on her, the demon in her. Like, you don't see that. I got ask for discernment if y'all don't see this. Ask for discernment if you don't see it. Like, I can't not see it.
Watching me and none of that. Like, I'm ready, baby. I'm ready to get up my motherfucking mind, right? So, okay, I made up my mind, and then when I got there, I seen the heartbeat, the face. I just trembled, like I just fell, like that's what I just. That thing is not. It's a person now, like. So I'm like, I can't be what you want. I'm so sorry. Like, it's not gonna work. But I'm still indecisive. I don't know. Lord Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So I decided
Lord
whatever.
Jesus, I'm glad that he saved Junior. She was about ready to get rid of him. Like, he want nothing. Y'all know what they do to unalive babies, the babies that go through them. Do you know what they do? I remember watching the documentary, and it was like, throw them babies in the trash. Some people use them for makeup. Some people eat them. Like, all kind of stuff. Make your skin look younger. All kind of stuff. Why do you think they put a whole bunch of Planned Parenthoods in all the Black communities? Because Black people had something in them, man, that you can't get nowhere else. And they wanted y'all to throw away y'all kids. Get rid of them. They was no good. The lady that did the whole Planned Parenthood, she called them monsters. Man, it's a service. to get rid of these black kids. She was promoting that, getting ready to promote that to young girls. That it's okay to just get rid of your flesh and blood. It's a difference if it's a medical issue, like it's like life or death, right? Like life or death. I can understand that, but even still, like, you know, it's your body. But as for me and my house, we're not gonna do that. It's a different if you know, were taken advantage of like that, right? And most times people just adopt out the baby. But when you are knowingly not on birth control and having unprotected relation, I mean, you're not that. Did you not go to hell? You don't know how the reproduction system works. You didn't know you would get pregnant if you had unprotected relations. In that video, I kept saying, removing your child is not birth control. It's not a form of birth control. Get on birth control. You don't want to have a baby. You're not ready for a baby. Get on birth control. There's condoms. There's contraception. There's things you can do. But to wait till you 5 months pregnant and be like, you know what? I don't even want this baby. They can take this baby about me today. The daddy don't want it. I don't want it. Let's get rid of it. On camera. That's crazy. That's demonic. That's demonic. And with an energy harvested off of the procedure being done through Zoom. Huh. That's crazy. I wonder what is really in the contract for Kid. What if we can see you want to unalive and about to unalive your child for Zoo? I wonder what you plan to do for Kid. What is the big investment that will have everybody watching? Everybody going, checking it out, looking and tapping and paying for it. What's so big? What's in store, y'all? Because it is not to get a house. It's not to show his milestones, get it made back, get your tattoo removed. Yep, here I come. I'm on my way. She doesn't talk about Junior in interviews because she doesn't do anything for him, motherly or financially. She don't want to be. You talking about you got 200 this and 200 that, and if you take it today, I get it tomorrow. And why we ain't seeing you in a stable place with your own son? Why we ain't seeing none of this stuff? Everything you got has been given to you, because when you go, you show up, you don't have nothing, so people feel bad, so they give it to you. It's not Blueface clothes; it's the person that's interviewing you clothes. The person who's hosting you at their spot is their clothes. Makes me think, what's the girl she had just got into it with? Dang, what's that girl she just got into it with? Dang, I mean, she always get into it with somebody. I can't think of this girl name. She's a singer. Well, I'm pretty sure she probably had to give her some clothes to work out in. She probably didn't have no clothes to work out in. Where all the money going, Rob? You making all this money. Where the money at? Where the show me at? Person can't play with me, can't play in my face. Yeah, you can't play in my face. Because if half of the people don't, you can't play in my face. Because you don't need, come on, man. And just go do something just because I can go do it. I'm not rich. I got to show me. Right? I ain't rich, but when I say I'm getting my money and I'm staying out the way, I got to show me for that. You heard about you can get 2,000 here and 200,000 there, and this and that. Where is that? Where to show me at? Whatever she is doing is not of God. Not of God. That academics interview was fake on both sides. They know they don't like each other. But didn't he just get caught up around the same time that Drake got caught up about some minors? But we just gonna act like that didn't happen. And she hollering about SA. Yeah. Birds of a feather seem to flock together, right? Ain't no way that man talked about me and my kid like that. And I'm about to go and mow his platform, go sit down and talk to him. You didn't even trust him. You had to pray. You said you had to pray for your protection against him. Why would you go? So they could fix the narrative that he put out that she won't nothing. Because he got the influence, he got the following. And I don't see how. I appreciated his interview, actually. Because he carried her with grace while still asking those questions that we wanted to know. And I didn't even watch all of it. I only cut it off because I couldn't keep watching her fake it with God like that. She don't want them asking her questions about Junior. That's why she barely talks about him in interviews. She pick and choose. She sure do. And that's the thing. They like, don't be mad at her because she just answered questions that he asked about Blueface. That's the only reason why she brought him up. She knew what he was going to ask. If Blueface was off limits, she should have said Blueface was off limits. But no, she knew that was going to have people tuning in. She knew. They said her name is Christopher Rock. They gonna let that rock go. Last night we heard it was because she allegedly was, doing rocks. That's why they call her Rock. Jaden said she was a whole rockhead, and that's me saying it the nice way. I'm gonna say it. She said she was a crackhead. I'm gonna say it. I'm mad she using the name Christopher. That's my grandson's name. Oh my gosh, no. I think that was a troll though. I think that was a troll. She got burner account, so ain't no. She tried to take you. Wasn't she just with that one joint she spent the night with, and the baby couldn't sleep because she was with Saya. She spent the night with Saya that night. Yeah, and that's when the LGBTQ situation started circling around. That's when they brought in Ray J. Y'all know Ray J with that LGBTQ. Right? And nothing against y'all. If y'all ain't here, it's all love, right? That's between you and God. I'm not going to have to answer for nothing nobody else is doing. I'm just going to answer for me. So, teach their own when it comes to that. You love who you love, right? That's what they say. But she just was around all, and that's why she's embodying this spirit. She has a homosexuality spirit on her. I've seen her kissing women. I've seen her being on women like she was the man. I'm pretty sure her and Blueface done did some crazy stuff together before she was like, oh no, he all mine. I'm pretty sure she even the type that would be like, well, if you want to do it, I could bring another girl in if you want me to please him. She just give that. I'm sorry she stole that name, Christopher, man. Dang, man. Dang. But see, your grandson greater. Your grandson greater than that. Way greater than that. They say she demonic. So Marissa could see the demon on her. Dark spirit dark, sick, very demonic. Yeah, y'all see it. Y'all spiritual eyes are open. We don't have the rose-colored glasses on. Our spiritual eyes are open. He would look more like Ronnie if the disabilities didn't overpower his looks. That's a valid statement. That's a very valid statement. The more he gets, the more he morphs into Ronnie. Very true. Very true. It's gonna be hard to deny it. The older Junior gets, the more he looks like Ronnie. It's uncanny. Y'all see it. Y'all see the truth. She sees Ronnie every time she looks at Junior. If she lying, if she says she don't. But no matter what, he does not look anything like Blue. And that's real. Oh, God. You ain't never lied there. You did not lie there. Even Javon looked like Blue right here. Like, even in this picture, he looked like Blue. And he still was the taller. He hadn't even grown into his look now. Because now he really looked like Blue. But this is what Chrisean has to get ready for. As Karan Jr. continues to grow, he's gonna start looking like his daddy, just like Javon started looking like his baby. His daddy. Get ready. The truth won't be able to be hidden long. Won't. When they say they fight and they be arguing, though, I already checked those. This was just the argument here. He did kick her out. Let's see it.
Yeah, okay, the stick. Getting set up for our party? Huh?
Look.
Hello?
He pulled the camera out. He is antagonizing her. He know that if he push the right buttons, it's going to be up. So he started recording already for his safety because he felt like picking. Now, words don't justify abuse, period. Like I can tease you all day I want. I don't mean you come punch me in my face. They're just their words. But I'm not threatening you. Speaking on, nobody deceased or nothing like that, like being disrespectful. Like, girl, take a joke.
This is us today, guys. We don't talk much, but happy
mad.
Mother's Day. Hello. Hello.
Jaden was spoiled.
You look like you fake and happy on the ground. Fuck you.
All right. So we not happy? You not happy? You're not a happy baby's mother?
Are you doing that?
All he did was say, "You not happy?" And she swing. They showed off. She showed off. Oh,
Still mad at me?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Come on, it's a Nerf gun, bro. Is it really screaming abuse? Is it really scream he abuses women? No, it doesn't. I'm not seeing it. I'm not finding it. I'm looking and I'm not finding it. Tyson, you're sending us down this rabbit hole and I'm not finding it. I'm not finding it. Blueface cheating and Chrisean fights Chrisean that we've seen that. I mean, I'm not seeing it. So now, Tyson, what I want you to do when you come back to see this, just go ahead and just like drop it in the comments. Drop a link in the comments so I can go and find it. She running with the Blueface narrative for endorsement. She not godly at all. Oh, it happened. I'm so confused on what that interview was supposed to do for her. And for the other, they make her look thirsty for attention. Yes, ma'am, you're right. Javon looks like Blue. Even Journey has some of Blue's features. Chrisean better quit playing in everybody's face about Junior. Everybody ain't playing. That law ain't gonna play with her. The law ain't gonna play with her after a while. She gonna have to reap what she sowed, man. She tried to get that pregnant woman attacked, and she was seen on the internet, all over the internet being dragged. So I mean, you read what you sow, man. So good see. I went down the rabbit hole. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. We not seeing it. We not seeing it, y'all. So that's all I got for y'all for the night. I'm gonna catch this live over here. I'm gonna get ready to give me something to eat before I lay it down. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss another video from me. Good night, y'all. I'm off this.